Hello people, it's the 7th of April 2020 and here you are with Dan in Essex, UK on an absolutely beautiful evening. So I've looked at the analytics on my YouTube channel and I've noticed that the views are up considerably on what they normally are. So thank you very much for that. Some of this will be to do with the fact that it is indeed spring and also with what is going on at the moment and people may be having a bit more time to view YouTube videos. So this evening I'm going to have a little look around. We're going to have a little bit of a chat about a few things, look at some lovely beautiful things going on, and let's start with the peach tree. Now it's almost daily now one can see the leaves. Look at these, look, really is leafing out really beautifully. Just look how many leaves there are. And it's not going to be long like there. I'll just, if I can get it into focus, you can just about see the start of some very small little peaches starting. So I'm expecting a bumper crop of peaches this year. Really happy about that so far. The new peaches, I'm expecting a nice crop as well, and the nectarine there might even get 1 or 2 nectarines, which would be absolutely spiffing for a first year of having these new trees in my possession. So anyway, now just here, look, the eggplants, they're looking absolutely gorgeous here. Really lovely, healthy looking leaves, and once again these looking lovely as well. This is a pepper, and this is variety Onavec. This one here and this one here. They're all coming on really nice. The Komatsuna, I gave them a good watering yesterday. You can see really starting to come on there. And the Chard as well. Look at that. Really coming on now. These warmer temperatures we've had, certainly been quite on the warm side, over 20 degrees C I think the other day, around 20 degrees C, particularly a lot warmer here in this polytunnel. The extra warm temperatures are really helping to move things on, and one of my viewers commented on Essex maybe being the tropical garden of the UK or England, and you know, one could look at it like that because we do tend to get some of the most favourable weather conditions in the UK here in Essex, so one must be grateful for that. Now, with regards to comments, I'm really sorry that I've not replied to that many of you. I'm putting a video up every day, so naturally I'm getting quite a few comments, which, you know, I love people doing, and maybe this weekend I'll sit down through the whole lot and answer them gladly. So thank you very much for your comments. It's not me being ignorant, not replying to them, but you know, you do get quite a few comments when you do a video every day, and I appreciate every one of you who views and drops a line. So the grapevine here, look at these, look, really starting to leaf out beautifully now. Really loves the extra warm temperatures in here. Now I don't know how well you can see under here, but I've got Kale under there, look, and there's also Swiss chard. I've put them under these tops of windowsill propagators simply so that the birds don't peck them whilst they're in their young age, or young state if you will, but really starting to come on. Now, many of you are aware of how fond I am of Komatsuna, and many of them are starting to produce these lovely earthy tasting shoots like that, look. Really strong, lovely taste, and Komatsuna really doing well here. Now this is the area of the pear, if you will. Now look at this beautiful blossom that's come out. I'm trying to remember just how much blossom that this pear tree had last year, variety Concord, but really has such lovely beautiful blossom on it, and it'd be lovely if I can get to, you know, a real bumper crop this year, but just so many blossoms, isn't there? I saw a rather large pear tree today, and that really, you know, it's covered in blossom as well. Maybe it's going to be a good year for pears. How are your pears doing, peeps? And here you go, look, this one as well, variety Onward, recently planted in the ground here by myself, was in a pot before, and you can see once again just how much blossom that's got. I'm glad that it didn't seem to upset it too much moving it here, but you know, it could be just a huge crop off of this as well. Here you go as well, look. Plum tree, variety Jubilee, once again loaded with blossom. Be interesting to see just how much of a crop I get off of here as well. Take a look at this as well, look. The Stella Cherry Minaret Vertical Cordon, which I'm actually growing into a kind of tree standard, if you will. Look at that, look. Blossom coming out, plenty more to come as well. But you can just see how much is on there. Like this whole bunch of blossom still yet to come out. It's absolutely loaded. Can't believe it. Yeah, so the Worcester Pearman here looking pretty good. A little bit behind the, the other apple, which we'll get into in a moment. But one is not surprised because it's in a shadier part of the garden. But I'm expecting this tree to do really well as well. Looking really, really good. So it'd be lovely to get a good crop off of that. Here you go. Remember that Gala apple that I moved here? Look. Blossoms on there. I've got to take all these apples off from last year. I will do that one of these days. But look at that, look. Blossom all ready to come. Getting excited about the crop this year already. There you go. So, lovely bit of blossom, and something tells me this year could be a good year for fruit. So that will be absolutely lovely if that is indeed the case. So I'm going to do some evening watering now. I tend to do a bit of watering, every evening. Can be quite relaxing to do that. And, at this time when there's not too much sound in the terms of vehicles driving about and everything, it's, I say it's quite peaceful here. So there we go. But one of my main aims, with doing this channel and everything is to show people that you can have, your own little backyard orchard permaculture food forest project in a small to medium sized garden. And I'm really hoping that this year the crop is incredibly abundant, and in following years as well, obviously. So there we go. Okay, people, I hope everybody out there is doing well, and where everything going on is basically doing well. So I hope you're all okay. I really do. And if you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Check me out on Dan_Home_Gardens on Instagram if you're interested. See you next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow.